Starting up the live stream. Making myself a drink. Because that's how we do. So, I don't know, you might be able to tell. I'm never quite sure what the resolution across to internet is. But the cherries are all poking out of the syrup in the jar. This is Angry used the cherry syrup on pancakes on the weekend, which is an excellent use for it. Also, makes it easy for me to get a cherry. Because once it's more syrup than cherry, it's actually quite difficult to spear a cherry because they move around. You need to scoop one out with a spoon. Right, I forgot to add some Angostura bitters to my drink, making an apple old-fashioned. For anyone who watches this back later, this early in the stream, no one's actually joined it. So it's for anyone who watches it back. That's what I'm making. Get a bit of orange peel, because that's how I do. Express some orange oils. There we go. Around the rim. And drop it in. So let's get some nice orange aromas to go with the apple flavors that are in there. From my homemade apple liqueur, which is very good, if I do say so myself. And in fact, I just did. There's not that much. Actually, that's a couple of drinks. I don't know. Maybe I'll finish it just to have an excuse to make another apple liqueur. We'll see. I don't even remember which one that is. Which is weird that I don't remember that, because I made one with a base of whiskey and one with a base of rum. I think this is the rum one, because I think I did the whiskey one first. Everything's fading off into the distance. I mean, okay, I could look it up. Oh, man. Oh, that's got the flavors going on right there. All right, as I pass the time, waiting for the fam to join the stream, I'll okay. When did I last put up a cocktail video? Oh, actually, it wasn't that long ago, was it? No, there it is. Okay. Videos. Okay, so I need to go back in time. It was a rum apple liqueur. Okay. 2 months ago I made that. Okay. Good to know. I just needed to reassure myself of that. So this is the sort of rambling I do for the first 4 minutes. Hell, if no one joins the stream, I might just play Red Dead Redemption. Who knows? Actually, I am also somewhat tired, so I don't know how long I'm going to last. Actually, This, by the way, is made with, for anyone watching later who wants a recipe, this is made with a split of my rum apple liqueur. And this is a wacky bottle. It's like square and narrow. It's an interesting bottle that I kept because it's an interesting and unusual bottle. Originally contained a quite disappointing spirit. I bought it on spec. It was described as a chocolate whiskey. It's an Australian made chocolate whiskey. And I thought, interesting concept. Fairly disappointing drink, to be completely honest. But, I obviously drank it, and the bottle's empty now. And in fact, in retrospect, because both of the apple liqueurs I made, the whiskey one and the rum one, were made with a base spirit that I did not particularly like. The whiskey one was Maker's Mark. I don't hate Maker's Mark, but yeah, it's not really a drink of choice for me. And the rum was a flavored rum I bought on spec, and it was not great. Had a bit of a bitter aftertaste that I didn't like. Oh, Jesus. Condensation on my glass made it slippery. Thought I was going to drop it there for a second. Then you would have heard me with the swears. So yeah, I decided it's basically an apple old-fashioned split between that and this that I got on super special at Dan's. A cask strength Australian whiskey from Perth. It's was it 64%? Pretty gosh darn high for a whiskey. Oh god, is that Mimsy outside? It is. That was really creepy, just seeing Mimsy across my shoulder. All right, so handcrafted from 100% West Australian grains. What an expression of a well-rounded whiskey, uniquely smooth and inviting. Artfully aged in virgin southern white oak in our urban Mediterranean climate. Fragrant with a delicious melange of vanilla, dark toffee, hints of nutmeg. Infused for creamy texture, perfect for enjoying across seasons in good company. What they get in 2019 Distilled Spirits Award, Perth Royal Champion? I don't know what that means. All these weird competitions. Never really sure if they mean anything, quite honestly. All right. What is happening? In a dearth of conversation, I might try Red Dead. Oh god, there was bloody nighttime mission in Red Dead, wasn't there? I should do that on my PC so I can get past it. We'll see. We shall see what happens. I'm sure I can find something else to do, even if I just roam meaninglessly. Which honestly is a kind of fun thing to do. Roam meaninglessly. Go on a really long horse ride and have it on autopilot. And I always forget. I'm going to look up. Is it V for cinematic mode? Okay, I'm going to see if I can remember what cinematic mode is in Red Dead. Play. It'll take a while to load. Hey, Justin, how you doing? Looking like a quiet Tuesday. I'm thinking of amusing myself with some Red Dead Redemption, aka Barbie Horse Adventures for Boys, aka Grand Theft Horse. Yeah, maybe I'll just, be Dark Arthur. Not save it, just go and do a bunch of robberies. Shoot my way out of towns. All right, it's loading. Not sure how long it takes to load from here, but a little bit of a diversion anyway. Oh, no, I don't want a Halloween pass. Thank you. Okay, let's get this story happening. Justin, because of your fraudster, you looked up the Catch Me If You Can guy. He was a pretty impressive fraudster. The scale of his scamming was wild. Okay. Hi. Going to go to Red Dead. And okay. Oofed. Okay, my internet's crapping out, but I think it's coming back. Arthur enjoying a stream. Oh god, I don't know what the fuck is causing this. I'm just hoping it comes back. Justin, did he work for the FBI after his sentence? I don't know. But someone who is so good at committing scams would probably be pretty good at catching other people who were committing scams. All right, so what's happening here? Where's our horse, Arthur? There, okay. Now, get on our horse. Oh, let's get up here. Go on, buddy. Okay, we are not going to do the thing with Charles because that involves... Okay, okay, fuck you, dude. This guy randomly was rude to me. Hog tie him. Okay. You know what? I was just going to take your hat. Okay, Arthur's going full murder hobo. We won't be saving this. Let's just ride on out of here before someone else finds us. Yes, we ran over his body, but very sad horse. All right, we are not going to talk to Charles because that's at night and I can't do stuff at night. There's literally no one else to talk to. Well, we're going to go on a very long ride then. I'm just going to enjoy the countryside. Do you want to go down to Rhodes, down to Braithwaite Manor, or over to Strawberry? You know, fuck it, we'll go to Strawberry because sometimes interesting stuff happens there. There's this tiny bit of the map we haven't gone to the absolute edge of. I don't know, gonna be boring. Okay, we're down to Strawberry. Getting away from here. Oh, more roadkill. Oh shit. Okay, my controls are fucked and we've gone off road. Okay, let's go for a swim, horsey. Oh, no, we're back on the road. Okay. There you go, cinematic. I'm just gonna enjoy the countryside. until, someone picks a fight with me, I guess. A nice high country without it actually being snowy. Get Dr. Abigail to help me with why the sound on this is a bit screwy. All right. I'm just right. Ooh, it's now misty and moody. Yep. Don't bother me. I've got a hat. Don't ask me how I got it. I got it through completely legitimate means. All right. That's what we like to see. Oh, put the gun away, Arthur, for fuck's sake. You want to agitate people by riding with your gun drawn. They might assume you just shot a dude. And I mean, technically we did. Yeah, cop an attitude, Arthur. That's a good friendly thing to do, man. Riding a horse through the trees, and it's a little bit misty. That's okay. Yep. Wild animals. It's okay. I like it. We're just having a peaceful ride. Not too much go wrong around here. Okay, I'm jinxing myself saying that, I think. I think just saying nothing's going wrong was probably a mistake. But, who knows? Maybe we'll get all the way into Strawberry with no drama. Ooh, a campsite. Time to make a friend. Wait, I saw a campfire. Where was it? Yeah. Wait, is there anyone here? Is it an empty campsite? Yeah, there's no one here. Wait, is his tent on fire? In the basket. I'm gonna loot the basket. Ooh, brandy. Dr. Abigail went outside today. Wait, witness? Where? All right, we're just gonna have a word with the person who claims to have witnessed us. Where are they? Oh, hi. Now, where's the snitch who saw me do that? I can't see them. Where's the snitch who saw me do that? Go this way? I'm glad you went outside, Dr. Abigail. That's no small undertaking. Okay, I lost sight of the snitch. That's annoying. Ah. All right, well, I was never going to say that. I saw the other guy on the horse, and I don't know which way he went. And now he's reported me because he's a fucking snitch. I'm only going to save this version of the game, so I'm now just going to kill anyone who comes looking for me. Apparently, I'm okay if I get out of that red zone. Okay. We'll just ride along dead casual like we've got nothing to hide. Okay? I'm not running from the crime scene. Only guilty people run. I am just casually ambling because I have nothing to hide. And if I get that motherfucker who's snitched on me, I will fuck him up. But it looks like, yeah, there you go. It's all blew over because Arthur didn't do anything wrong. Okay? Don't like the judgy way people. I just wanted to make friends and stopped in a camp. And there was stuff that was definitely, it's like when people leave stuff on the nature strip and it's okay to take it. If you leave a camp unattended, it's definitely okay to take anything there. And that guy who wanted to make an issue out of it, I mean, I didn't even kill him. I just tied him up and left him there. He probably won't starve to death. That's it. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, which reminds me, Arthur and his prodigious beard. I need some more hair growth tonic. Because I don't think actually, it's pointless because I'm not going to save this because Arthur's gone a bit feral. God, I wonder how far back the last saved game is. And do I really care if I do a bunch of terrible things and give Arthur lower honor? Because I had him at really, really high honor. What? Yeah, I was going to say, the cinematographer forgot about Arthur. But we're back. You, Dr. Abigail, you'll be pleased. See the hat? A kind person in the game gave me that hat of their own free will. Their dead body is not at the top of the mountain. So it's less than zero number of people in the world. you bet them and didn't kill them. Yeah. Yeah, no. I mean, some people, just the way they breathe and stuff, honestly. All right. What the fuck was that? So much wildlife in this game. I'd be Arthur the Naturalist and shoot all of it and put it in my book. The chapter Things What I Shot Today. But more, look at the little bunnies hopping around trying to be roadkill. You upset my horse when you run under its hooves, you silly little bunnies. I'm riding slow, so it shouldn't happen anyway. Although, look at them just still running out there. Like, they're just asking for it. Honestly. Foolish little bunny rabbits. Look, the stupid bastard is still running right in front of me. And that one came out of the side and almost ran right under my horse's hooves. And my horse doesn't like it when that happens. You're switching from Chrome to Firefox. There's lots to recommend that move. I'm not fully up on it, but I know a lot of people argue quite vocally about Chrome being bad. Well, dude, you tend to gallop fast. Normally I do. I don't want to kill my horse, though. And we're just going on a long, aimless ride. And I think that's a slow gallop, I suppose. It's not trotting. It's a slow gallop. And because I might see something. If I don't just race through the countryside, there's a fox running alongside me. Dr. Obi is saying Google are bringing in changes to Chrome to stop ad blockers from working. I thought, wait, did someone just shoot at me? Oh God, is this guy who wants to have a shooting competition? Oh, no. Okay, it is. It's the guy who wants to have a shooting competition. I can't do that on the laptop. Another. I thought it was someone shooting at me. It's not like the random guy who wants to have a shooting competition with you. We'll just keep our journey towards Strawberry and have a bath and pay a nice lady to scrub our hard to reach places. Something like that. Oh, look at the shadows getting longer. I suppose we've been riding all day. All right, I get to Strawberry and spend the night in Strawberry. Do some drinking, have a bath. Still think it's a cop out that you can't have relations in this game. I mean, I don't know why. It's because the censorship and the rating they'd end up with, which is ridiculous. You get on non-stop murder sprees, and that's fine, but it'll wind up all sorts of wannabe censors if your character fucks, in a consensual or legally transacted way. Ridiculous little bit of prudery. I always thought it was somewhat of an indictment of our society that extreme violence is less troubling than consensual sex or even just nudity. It's quite ridiculous. But, we're moseying on in. Okay. I feel like the days stretching on, those shadows are getting longer. It's the wagon. Arthur going to say something rude to the person in the wagon? Come on, dude, just go around. Man, that jump to wagon prompt is shit. Because, that's a crime. You get in trouble for that. The game's basically tempting you to doing it. Okay, here we are in Strawberry. We'll come out of cinematic. It's time for Arthur to have a bath. Just going to say hello to everyone as I go through town. Pretend I'm not a serial murderer. Would a serial murderer give a polite hello to everyone he greets? Oh God, that stupid creature. The temptation to... You can't shoot him, but you can. You can lasso him and drag him away. Just saying. I mean, I would stop and talk to the creature, but he's a really boring creature. I mean, I think that's the joke, that he's really boring. There you go. My honor went up a little bit. Yeah, fuck you, man. Apparently, the mayor of this town, and I'm not exactly sure how you do it, but you can find out his backstory. And he sort of ran away from his family, where he comes from, to be mayor in this nowhere thing. And you maybe think it's something sinister to start with, but it's actually, they don't absolutely explicitly say it, but he's obviously gay and he's fled in disgrace because he was found out, which is not good. Here we go. We're going to have a bath. Okay, maybe Arthur should eat. I think he looks a bit skinny. Right, scrubbing the head. Yes, thank you. I would like you to scrub all those hard to reach places. I'm going to. Look, there's a bottle of wine and everything in the bath. This is service. How has he not died of TB yet? Because I haven't advanced the storyline. There's about 5 more sort of main things for Arthur to do. Then he dies. If you don't do the story missions, you can live forever. I've got to find a way to make that work in real life, quite honestly. You don't say, oh, yep. Well, yep. Keep looking. You'll find the soap if you keep looking down there. Yes, Dr. Abigail, TV's natural weakness, the storyline, aka plot armor. Yep, come on. There's soap down there somewhere. I know I'm just going to get a back rub, which is nice. It's so coy that, there's the suggestion that she's reaching around under the bubbles there, but they won't do anything overt. All right. Arthur looks skinny. He should go down the pub and drink and eat. And maybe get some hair growth tonic from the general store. Right. Oh, God, I can't fucking see anything. It's dark. Eats Arthur. All right, come on. Go to the streets. Just because I'm in it. Is this guy trying to start something? I feel like he was trying to start something. Oh, sorry, Safa. No, I am not going to be in the city on Thursday. Yeah. Yeah, the doctor might be my problem. Or it might be a problem I caused. Tonics. Do you sell the hair tonic? Yes, you do. I will take hair tonic. Oh, actually, do you sell ammunition, or is that someone else in this town? So long since I've been here. Ammunition. All right. I appear to be all full of most of my ammunition. I was just checking. All right. Now I should go and get drunk. For State Route 55, not a toll road. I would not have a fucking clue, actually. All right. Isn't there? Wait. Is there a pub in this town? Did I come to a town without a pub? What sort of madman does that? What's that? Newspaper seller, general. I've come to a town without a pub. All right. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Right. We'll spend the night. I'll go somewhere that has a pub. I know, Dr. Abigail. What's the idea of this place even existing? Yes, we will have a room. Thank you. Because your pissant town does not have a bar. Oh, God. Look at his reflection. I see, Arthur, we've got to work on your self-esteem, buddy. You're not ugly. Let's sleep until morning. Yeah, exactly. Dr. Abigail, if the town's got one building, it's a pub. Ugh. All right. Okay. It's better. It's morning. Go out here. Get on the horse. And we'll get the fuck out of here and go somewhere that's actually got a pub. That sounds about right, Dr. Abigail. We both live somewhere and that had two buildings, police station with one cop and a pub. Let's go this way. Get out of this shithole. Though there is a fun thing you can do here at night sometimes. You see perverts looking through someone's window and you scare them off. Then you get to look through the window. All right, sorry. Where's the next town? Why did I forget that Strawberry didn't have a bar? All right, what do we got? Valentine. That's Valentine's the shit town where I killed everyone one time. All right. Let's go to Valentine. All right. All right. No toll roads in the CBD. There is at least one toll road that leads into the CBD. But yes, it's perfectly possible to go to the CBD from anywhere without ending up on a toll road. I'm not sure what you're using for navigation, Safa, but any sort of map app should have an option to avoid tolls. The lumber camp, abandoned for some reason. Yeah, I'm sure you can program Google Maps to avoid tolls. But yeah, if people start throwing out road names and shit at me, and is that a toll? I'm going to go, I don't fucking know. I'm old. My memory doesn't work, and I don't remember things like that. Alrighty. That morning mist. Oh, there's another wagon. Actually, okay. Side note, if I see a wagon from the oil company, I'm going to hijack it because they're bastards, and I can get not that I need it. The character doesn't need the money, can't do anything with the money because he's going to die. But it's just fun because the oil company are bastards. Oh shit, Safa, Thursday in Melbourne is meant to. Sorry, you're going to be driving. It's meant to be a freakish 40 millimeters worth of rain thunderstorm. Be careful, man. Be careful. Driving conditions are probably going to be nightmarishly atrocious. So just be careful. I just realized that the prediction for Thursday is oof. I mean, I'm sure you'll be fine. Just need to be careful. Oh, who's this? Trapper. Yes, you arrange. Well, yeah, you arrange stuff ahead of time. You never know what's going to happen. Whether she's a fickle mistress. All right. The house that never gets finished. Is that wagon being rude to us? I will hijack your wagon, buddy. I will do it. I'm dying of tuberculosis. I don't care what happens. All right. Here we go. All right. Finally, we're in a town where a man can drink himself to unconsciousness. I haven't done that for a while. Just keep ordering drinks until I can't see straight. Let's see what happens. Here we are. No, that is the general store. Here's the bar. Oh. Now what's this dodgy dude doing up a back alley? Oh, is he actually working? Okay. I'm calling him into question. Okay, that sounds like Arthur wants to fuck that guy. So, hey there. Good. All right. Let's get drunk. We will do whiskey. Take a shot. Hell yes. Yep. Come on. We ain't stopping till everything's blurry. The good stuff, eh? So Arthur has a cough now with the tuberculosis. Arthur has a coughing fit. Let's do it. Okay, how many of these do I have to drink before everything gets blurry? Question I find myself asking at real life bars. Arthur's health cause for shit. Ah, there you go. It's starting to get blurry. Go on, let's get a couple more. Starting to get a bit blurry. Yeah, I'm just willing to bet this bartender doesn't follow responsible service of alcohol rules. And he's going to keep serving me. But I'm clearly dying. Health core is empty. You're not the boss of me, health core. Come on, Arthur, you can do it. Oh, yeah. We'll forget all about tuberculosis at this rate. Yep, let's take it slow. I agree. I love that they built inebriation into the game. Dude, Arthur's going to cough up blood on you in a minute. You should stop serving him. I wonder if he ever cuts you off. I don't know if he ever cuts you off. Ah, he said take a breather after this one. No way. Oh, man. Is Arthur just going to lose consciousness? I think Arthur's going to... No, come on. Give me another beer. Give me another whiskey. Oh, blackout. Oh. Oh, dear. Arthur blacked out. I didn't remember if you could do that. But you can. You can keep drinking till you black out. Have you forgotten about your tuberculosis now, Arthur? I think Arthur probably needs another bath after that. All right, let's actually get something to eat. That was very irresponsible. Well, the place is a bit more full now. Oh, this guy loves to fight. Oh, Bar snacks. I've forgotten the thing for blocking in this. RDR2 PC block punch. I'm gonna fight this guy. How do you block a punch? Space is blocking. Come on. This guy's really hard to fight, I think. Okay, the fucking internet just lied to me. Okay, this guy's actually not that good at fighting. Ah, headbutt. Good fucking move, Arthur. Come on, fuck him up, Arthur. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Right. Wait. Where'd the bartender go? I wanted food. Okay, he started it. How can anyone... Right, I'll eat almonds. There we go. How can anyone possibly blame me for that? Eat some tinned fruit. Yes, I know I'm sick. I'm dying of tuberculosis. Eat some biscuits. Right. Okay, where do I get... Okay, I'm trying to think. Who gives me a bath here? Are they nicer than in the other place? After just beating shit out of that guy, Arthur should get a bath. 25 cents. All right. The happy ending, hopefully. Down here, I believe. All right. Let's just mosey on here and have a bath. Yeah, you look too skinny, Arthur. You should eat more, except you're dying. Yes. Oh, yeah, I love the way he says that. Can I get a hand? No, she doesn't do the cleavage thing that the woman did in the other town. As if we're not going to do small talk. We want to see how smooth Arthur is. Yeah, you know, just keep searching around down there. You're bound to find something interesting. Yeah, got to treat yourself sometimes. You're not really a master of conversation, are you, Arthur? How's it going? Yes, come on. Keep looking down there for the soap. It's down there somewhere. Ah, well. Yeah. All right. We've beaten some annoying guy into unconsciousness, possibly death. Had a hand job in the bath. Now we should go to bed, and I think I'll stop playing. Assuming anyone wants to chat. Yeah, I want to sleep for the night. Thank you. My favorite thing about this place, there are some working ladies in here, and you've got your own room, but there are other rooms. And if you listen at the door, you hear very difficult to understand noises. Like, and it's like not completely clear if the person in there is enjoying themselves. Like there's a BDSM session going on in there. So fun. Anyway, come on. Let's go to sleep, Arthur. You need it. Ugh. Why does it do this? Eat, sleep. Right. I'll sleep and then I might stop playing. I don't know. I might not. How much have I had to drink? I had one old fashioned, Arthur. So approximately a tenth as much as Arthur had before he passed out. Because Arthur's a lightweight. Well, he's got tuberculosis. That probably, means you shouldn't drink that much. I mean, am I being a prude in saying Arthur shouldn't drink that much? Where am I? There am I. Oh. Our toll road's a scam. Depends what you mean by scam. The idea is the people who use the road pay for the road. In theory, it's a good idea. In practice, I think there have been some very dodgy deals done between various governments and various toll road companies. So it kind of depends what your definition of scam is. Anyway, I'm going to put these bottles back. That is a good point, Dr. Abigail. TB's in his lungs, not his liver and stomach. Although, it's like any time he eats or drinks, he has a coughing fit. So, even if he eats something healthy, I think, certainly if he eats the crackers, they make him cough. Oh, God. I suppose it was gardening, what I did today. I have this big sort of hedge trimmer thing and trimmed back some of the things that are overgrowing. Oh, God, now my arm and back and legs, I'm dying, is what I'm saying. Arthur might have tuberculosis. I'm old. Oh, hey, I forgot I've got the weird religious stuff. Right, I'm going to pour myself a drink and read some weird religious stuff. Barrel-aged gin, old-fashioned. Ready to pour. Because we are not Philistines. We have our ready-to-drinks here. Okay. These are probably all stupid as hell and not even funny. But, you know what? I'm prepared to search for laughs. This is from Jimmy Swaggart Ministries. There you go. I just love that someone's, conned Jimmy Swaggart Industries into wasting money sending me stuff. The Evangelist. 2 are better than 1 because they have good reward for labor. Happy anniversary to brother and sister Swaggart. There you go. An autobiography, Jimmy Swaggart. I mean, the most entertaining thing in the last one I looked in was the name of the Christian songs. They were selling lots of uh, radio stations they broadcast on. Special book sale. See, that's the thing. This scam evangelical stuff, you can just keep publishing these books where you write absolute drivel or do hacky rewrites of the Bible, and morons buy it from you. Oh, yeah, okay. Christian songs, titles of which sound very weird in isolation. Oh, okay. No, see, okay. They're just sexual. Hear my heart. Your cries have awoken the master. Okay, that's kinky. How God saves. Oh, the blood. I am blessed. Every praise. Every time I speak his name. Waymaker. Your blood. People need the Lord. People who wrote the song Your Cries Have Awakened the Master need their Lord. Praising the King of Kings by Randy Knaps. Taking it back, break every chain. Oh, I need him. Good for you, buddy. Praising the King of Kings, this train, yeah, there's the whole thing there. I just wanted you to know, lift him up and high. I've been broken. See, more BDSM stuff going on. Jesus, he's more than just all right. Okay. I Choose Christ by Kim Coleman. I Choose Christ. Only the Blood. I think it's getting a bit kinky there. Pray Now, but what a name. Breathe on Me, Jesus. Okay, that's kinky. Yes, Black Metal Heart. Swaggart did cheat on his wife. Well, no. If he's paying sex workers, I wouldn't be that worried. Pretty sure Swaggart was one of the ones that coerced church workers. There's somebody out there. See, half of them sound like horror movie titles. Sinner's Prayers by Brian Henny. Touch the hem of his garment. He's a bottom. Lord, prepare me. He's definitely a bottom. Help my unbelief. The Battle of Jericho. I have a friend. Strong like Samson. That's about his lover. Sinner's Prayer. People get ready. Mount Mover. Carry me away. He's definitely a bottom. While Satan levels attacks against us for our destruction, God tests us to bring about victory in our lives. Such tests are for our spiritual growth. That's the hacky excuse for, why does God let bad things happen to good people? Because he doesn't exist. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Instrumentals. What I love is they come up with weird fucking names just for instrumentals. He touched me. Jesus, hold my hand. I'll never be lonely again. Where the Roses Never Fade sounds like a Nick Cave song. Oh, I get it. I think he's doing instrumental versions of things that I thought they were pretty wacky names for instrumentals. But I think they're instrumentals of songs people have already done. His name is an ointment. What the fuck? Yes, Dr. Abigail, Jesus Built My Hot Rod is a real one. Wowzers. I thought I was a liberal Christian. Now I know there's no such thing. You know what? Fuck you. You're discrediting decent Christians. Servants of Christ. Again, they're bottoms. These people are bottoms. Here we are, the Larson family. I wasn't looking for you. The good part. Oh, okay. October's a special month. Celebrating 70th wedding anniversary. Jesus Christ. Why aren't you dead? All right. That's only the first one. Wait, what's this stuff? No, this is just a little letter from them. What's is she's going to build my hot rod in this? Greetings from headquarters. I'm assuming there's a bunch of capitalized words. I just want to read the capitalized words and nothing else. Desolation. Effects. Now. Broken. Will. All right. I think that's a code. Not sure what it's saying. Anyway. Drinks. Okay. Ooh. This one's got the Pope on the cover. Do they think the Pope's the devil? I always think it's funny when some evangelical cult really dislikes the Pope. It's always a bit of fun to me. The Pope calls out traditionalists. Do they hate him? Has your life been predetermined? Tomorrow's wonderful world. Neat. Ukraine shadow. Other deadly crises starved of AIDS. Of aid, not AIDS. Speaking out against the war. There you go. Oh, God. Some horseshit about the abortion debate in the US. Magic, horror, and the occult. Oh, these are one of these things who fruitcakes who literally think fiction about magic and the occult is truly, devil stuff. It's just fucking embarrassing. So who said these? I think it was Toby. I think Toby signed me up for these. Pope calls out traditionalists. The Catholic culture war heats up. Complains traditionalist Catholics, particularly in the United States, are gagging the church's modernizing reforms. He insists there's no turning back. Catholics and Protestants. Should Christianity change with the time? Using modern technology and equipment as a given. What about doctrine? Should they adapt as well? Culture war of modern Christianity. One thing is rarely mentions all. It's what the Bible actually says. Goodness. Wow. Digestive health. Are they trying to sell supplements? 3 myths of the modern age. Myth 1, we are all busy. I don't know if that's a myth. I mean, myths. Shall we go? Myth 2, multitasking is the key to productivity. Well, they're onto something there. Myth 3, technology is making us better. Is that disturbing that I'm kind of on board with them now? Hey, Mega Leech. Poop. Okay. The monarch, wow, weird. Monarch butterfly moves a step closer to extinction. Did not expect them to have an article about butterflies in danger of extinction. I've got one more. I got so many things from weirdo cults. Okay, let's see if there's anything good in this one. Because there really wasn't anything good in the other ones. No, Safa, I haven't had anything from VD in a long time. Why human life is earlier? Britain after Boris. Okay, I think I spilled something sticky on that. I'm going to have to wash my hands after that. God, okay, God's Saturday. Okay, I think they're saying you shouldn't play sport on the Sabbath. Good luck with that. Britain after Boris. What lies ahead? Fucking shit ton of trouble. The day of the Lord. What is it? This is Blood Moon. Speaking of just, being into occult shit. Near the end of the 1st century AD, the Apostle John wrote a detailed, complex book of prophecy. When we read through the exciting and terrible events in Revelation, we may wonder, how can all this happen in a day? And here, the day does not mean 24 hours, one revolution of our planet. It's used in the sense of a longer period of time, like an age or an era. Well, now you're just making shit up. Just for a change, making shit up. End time. Okay, this is what we want. End time prophetic milestones. False Christianity deceives many. The abomination of desolation begins. Tribulation. Heavenly signs begin. And then Jesus Christ returns. Ugh, well, won't that be a thing? Why does God allow evil? We are mistaken if we blame God for mankind's evil. Frankly, that is exactly what the devil, as the ultimate source and instigator of evil, wants us to do. To this day, people continue to blame God for mankind's evil, despite God making mankind. The cause of Israel's woes. Goodness me. The uninspired book of Enoch. Goodness me. It's a savage review. Okay. That was also boring. Okay. And now, because I think I spilled a drink on it or something, sticky, wash my hands. Also, I just want to wash my hands after handling those things. They're gross. They're gross. There we go. The joys of doing the stream from the kitchen. I can wash my hands really easily. All right. That's better. That's better. Safa, Jehovah's Witnesses are annoying. Safa, I don't know what their point of view. Well, yeah, I mean, like that answer I just read out was a massive cop out. Because you're asking, they think God is perfect. That crew, I think, yes, they would be of the persuasion to say God is perfect and flawless. And their excuse for bad things happening is that's people. I'm like, okay, well and good. Why do children die from horrible diseases? What kind of God allows that? That's not an act of evil. That's, an act of nature. That's a thing created by God. It's again, I could rattle on, but there's hardly any point. The whole thing's unsupportable. Maybe I should have some therapy by killing everyone in a town. I mean, okay, maybe I shouldn't do it to Strawberry because they're not bad people. I should go to the bad people town. There's a town where everyone's bad, and quite frankly, they deserve to die. So I might do that. Oh, wait. What am I doing? That. Look, there we go. Safa, the Pope is not in charge of anything apart from the Catholic Church. Certainly not any monarchies. All right, well, look. We'll go on another horse ride to the dirty town full of evil people. And then see if I can kill the entire town. Because I've done it before. Oh, hey. Yeah, I don't get to say yes, which is, bullshit. Is that my horse? That's nice that my horse came out to me. Yeah, shit in the street, horse. This place deserves it. Okay, you know what I'm going to? I'm going to be nice to my horse because we've just been riding all over the countryside. I'm going to get the care package. Let's go in here and get a care package. My horse, because I love my horse. Attack and service. Services. All right, let's get my horse gear. Well, here's where I can rename the horse. Does anyone have a good name for the horse? Because the horse does not have a good name. God is perfect, like a cheesecake. Sin is bad, like dirt. Who better just got on his own necklace? Well, these systems of belief do not really hold up to scrutiny at all. All right. Let's go. There's my happy horse. I paid $2.50 to make you happy. Okay, no, I'll get arrested if I beat you up. But I'm tempted because you're fucking rude. All right. Let's get out of here. All right, let's go this way. All right, now where's the map? I want to go to the town of, the ugly town of bad people where literally everyone is bad. Van Horn Trading Post, the shittiest shithole in the game. All right. Let's get going. All right, just going to do a little cinematic ride. I'm going to sit back and sip my old fashioned while we take in the countryside and like the Great Plains now. Coming out of the high country into open plains. And see what the world brings us. The sun rises. Because I don't think anything attacks me out here. But, we're just taking the countryside. This is try and have a bit of a zen moment before I attempt to murder an entire town. Just because, it's just a thing I want to do. Murder an entire. See, like there's a campfire over there. I could go over there and try and make friends. But I think that's O'Driscoll's. And I would basically be completely justified in murdering them all. Killing O'Driscoll's is a victimless crime because they're such scumbags. I love that there's scumbags in every area of the game. Someone you should just kill because they're scumbags. And there's very little sort of legal recourse if you kill them. Nice! Megaleech made some blood orange oleo saccharum. Ah, it's the blind man. He knows shit. Come on, buddy. Tell my fortune. Tell my fortune, pal. I like you. Good God, look how high my honor is. Yes, that's fair. Huh? Everything he says is true. That's that he knows Dutch is a piece of shit. Dutch has lost it. Honestly, probably not, mate. Oh, nice. Mega Leech, an old fashioned, better than the lime soup. Yes, a blood orange would be a better flavor with an old fashioned, definitely. Oh, geez, I might do that tomorrow. Go out and find a blood orange and make a. Actually, what I might make is the clarified cordial I make. So I probably stepped you through this before Mega Leech, but what I do, you do the oleosaccharin bit. So for anyone who doesn't know, so you get a citrus and you peel it and you weigh the peel and then you cover the peel with twice its weight in sugar. And over a day or so, the sugar will leach out all the oils from the peel and liquefy it. And it's just this incredible syrup. It tastes so good. But what I do the next step is then I add the juice of the fruit. In this case, I'm thinking you're doing it with blood orange. But add the juice of the citrus to that syrup. Make sure it's all fully dissolved. And then milk clarify that, because that will be acidic enough to curdle milk. So milk clarify that and put it through a coffee filter. And then that's like a cordial. And it's just friggin' awesome. It's the best. So I might do that because I haven't done that for a little while. Is that from the... Oh, no, that's not the oil company. That was a barrel. I was literally just going to randomly hijack the wagon if it was from the oil company. Because fuck the oil company. Bastards. Killing my First Nations brothers. Doing corrupt deals with the army and the government to steal their land. Motherfuckers. That's another thing I do sometimes when I'm bored. Just attack the oil place. And just shoot them all, and then law enforcement comes. But there's a couple of places you can get that you can defend because they can only come at you from one direction. And I've successfully killed like 40 or 50 people coming for me, really only stopping when I get bored because, you know, I've killed so many people. I'm bored with killing. Oh, nice. Megaleech, you did a slightly different recipe. Yeah, well, there's lots of little different ways to do these things. You know what? Okay, here's a thing I haven't got into that a lot of people recommend. What's known as a shrub, which is essentially a vinegar-based cordial. And again, when you say vinegar, like that sounds gross. But you know, they've been very popular for a very long time, and I think they're a bit trendy now. I actually even saw an article about them on one of the news sites a little while ago. And for some reason, they avoided the name shrub. They just kept referring to like they were calling it a vinegar drink. I forget what the fuck was that? What the fuck did I just run over? That was weird. You thinly slice the whole fruit covered in equal weight in sugar. Nice. Yeah, no, it seemed like a large bird. It's this guy. This is interesting. Someone just sitting here with his horse. What's he doing? What's your story, buddy? Oh, no. Oh, and you got a nice horse. I like the color of your horse. Are you just... Ooh, has he got a nicer hat than me? Should I take his hat? I woke you up. Steel horse. I mean, it's tempting. Okay, I just wanted to see that guy sitting there next to his horse. Was slightly unusual. I just wanted to know what he was doing. And he's just... I woke him up and off he went. Oh, wait, am I going to go through Murphy Brood territory? Should I have a fucking gun drawn? Fucking hate those guys. They bushwhacked me a couple of times. They're just annoyed at me because I killed a bunch of them. But they're fucking psychos, so... Kidnap and torture and eat people. Wait, am I... Sorry, I just want to check. Am I in Murphy? Honestly, it might happen. Kind of worried about... Okay. Okay, sorry. I'm just going to let Arthur ride, and I'm going to quickly check something. Da, 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 da. Okay. Oh my god, what have I done there? What have I done? Okay. All right, I'm just trying to work out something on this laptop. Would I have been a bushranger? No, I'm a wuss. I probably just would have been a law-abiding citizen. Okay, I just kind of think fucking Murphy Brood are going to pop out of nowhere. I just want my gun drawn. Fuck anyone who doesn't like it, quite honestly. This is dodgy territory. Hey, Nassau, how you going? All right. Ooh. What's... Okay, fuck. Okay, let's fuck around here. Okay, controls not working at all. See, I fucking knew I was going to get bushwhacked by Murphys. Eat shit, you motherfuckers. Okay, I actually got my shit together and got him that time. Yay! Come back here, horse. Fucking coward, I killed them all. I had to get off the horseback. I'm very bad at shooting people on horseback. Yeah, fuck you. And fuck you. just stomp on your corpse. What are you saying? That's all right. I hope you're doing well. Oh, yeah. Sorry, who's about? I'm lying down some Law and Order. Suffer, all of Dubbo is dodgy. Where I grew up in North Dubbo is probably the dodgiest bit. All right. All right, here we are in Shit Town. This is the worst town in the game, the Van Horn Trading Post. And so I'm going to save. No, that's not what I wanted. I clicked on the wrong thing. Save game. All right. Because I will lose too much honor killing the entire town. But that's what I intend to do. Because fuck this town. All right, let's put a gun away. We'll wait. Hey, who's saying that? Who is saying that? Step up, motherfucker. Was it you? You full of lip there, buddy? Pull a gun on me and see what happens, motherfucker. How are you not dead? Okay. Oh, what are these fuckers doing? Oh, who's this guy? Fuck you. All right, I'm gonna fucking hole up in here. What the fuck? Who the fuck are you, and why are you not dead? Let's go in here, and let's eat something that brings back all my stamina. That's what we want. All right, now we got everything. Let's go and fuck some people up. How are you still alive? Who the fuck are you? Okay, where the fuck are we? Yeah, fuck him up, Arthur. Let's go down here. All right. Let's reassess the situation. What do we need? Oh, we're okay at the moment. Okay. Okay, how you fuckers not dead? Right, who the fuck this guy fucking jumped me? I hit the wrong thing on my keyboard. Oh well. I just wanted to do that for therapy. And now I think I'll shut it down. All right. Yep, okay, I'm not going to save that. All right, let's quit. All right. Oh, gosh. So, yes, Dr. Abigail, I hope you understand that you have all my sympathy. Sorry, I can't talk and type at the same time. I can't multitask. Well, actually, I can talk and type at the same time if I'm saying what I'm typing. I can't say one thing and type something else. I find that too difficult. What are you gonna do? That's just the way it is. Ugh, okay. Well, that sort of shooting everyone in Shittown didn't work out exactly as I wanted. But you know, it was fun. It was a bit of therapy. I did kill a lot of people before they got me, and if I'd taken a bit more care, they wouldn't have got me. But I don't know. It's kind of a rush of blood, and I didn't bother doing anything to fortify my health again after they started shooting me when it was blindingly obvious that's what I should do. But you know, I just got a little bit out of my system right there. So yeah, okay. So maybe it is a common problem to not be able to type one thing and say another. Heine, there are an enormous number of black NPCs. There are a lot of Asian NPCs in the biggest cities, Saint Denis, which is kind of obviously modeled on New Orleans. And in fact, in your gang, you have one black guy, young black guy, one Mexican guy, and one guy who's half black and half Native American. So you have a very multicultural gang, and a lot of the towns, the bigger the town, the more multicultural it's going to be. Um, but this is post Civil War, so there are no slaves. And in fact, you get to kill this absolute fucking scumbag who was a slave catcher who thinks he had a noble life. You get to burn down the plantation house of some fucko old aristocracy, southern aristocracy family who definitely hadn't abused slaves. So, you know, you get revenge. And you randomly run into the clan from time to time. And they always do something stupid and die. And also, like, there's the honor thing in the game. Like, if you kill civilians, your honor will go down. If you kill the clan, your honor does not go down, which is beautiful. Yeah, so. And yes, that's all. Your honor goes up for killing the slave catcher. But there's well, I mean, it's too early in history to really call him a Nazi, but he's a white supremacist eugenicist, and you can do whatever you want to him, and it doesn't hurt your honor. My personal favorite is to catch him alive, like tie him up, put him on the back of your horse, take him out to the swamp on the edge of town, and feed him to an alligator. Oh, that was fat. I thought she actually might like that. It was off a fry pan. She's not eating it? No? Well, you can sort of scrape it out and put it in the bin then. I was cleaning a fry pan and I thought she might actually like it. Sorry, now I'm having a conversation. I'm having a real world conversation. That wasn't at anyone here. But the funniest thing, like the the white supremacist eugenicist is in the biggest town, Saint Denis, and there's always a cop right next to him, and if you the cops in Saint Denis are really, really antsy. If you do anything mildly troublesome, they'll go after you big time. You can completely fuck up the eugenicist. Like, you can beat him into unconsciousness, and the cop won't do anything, which is fun. In fact, you can kill the eugenicist and then just say hello to the cop, and the cop will say hello to you, which I think is very funny. But yes, it's a whole thing. So yeah, and I know in the later part of the game, because the big surprise in the game, you get to this big climax with Arthur. And yes, this is a 5-year-old game. So, spoiler alert for a really old game, Arthur dies. So your player character dies. But then you get like a whole new chapter where you play as a different character, someone else who was in the gang, John Marston. And in that part, it opens up some areas you couldn't go as Arthur, including a sort of desert area, not a sort of a desert area. You do run into some Mexican gangs there, but you run into Mexican people around in gangs too. You find a town where everyone died of plague. So there's a whole lot to the game. I mean, one assumes they will find a way to make another Red Dead game. I doubt they will use the same characters, because for those who don't know, there was a couple of Red Dead games. They had different names. Then there was Red Dead Redemption, where the character John Marsden was trying to go straight. Scumbag Pinkertons kidnapped his family. And I haven't played Red Dead Redemption, but my understanding of the story is Scumbag Pinkertons kidnap his family. So if you want to see them again, you basically have to go and kill all your old gang. And John doesn't like old members of his gang who are still alive. And so that goes on. And Red Dead Redemption 2 is actually a prequel where you said, where you see the gang that John Marsden was in, and you learn why he doesn't really like the people he ends up having to kill, because they were scumbags, basically. So yes, the sequel's actually a prequel. So, I mean, I would assume they would make another Red Dead Redemption game because it was so successful. But I doubt they'd do the same characters, because I think the other Red Dead games were different characters. So I'm not sure. I think they're about 5 years apart, but hey, we're on the internet. How many years apart? Oh God, I'm not typing apart. Red Dead Redemption 2. 8 years. Okay. So there you go. There's 8 years time gap between Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Redemption 2. Except Red Dead Redemption 2 is the earlier one. So I always liked after Borderlands 2, they released a game that was set between Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2. So they called it Borderlands the pre-sequel. So because it came out after Borderlands 2, so it was a prequel to Borderlands 2, but after Borderlands 1, so it was a sequel to Borderlands 1. It was Borderlands, the pre-sequel. And it was quite fun. It's quite a fun story in that one. It was the origin story of Handsome Jack, who's the villain in Borderlands 2. I've almost finished Borderlands 3. It was building up to a big thing, and then there was a fake out, which was actually quite fun. And again, spoiler for a game that's been out for years, and I think, although it's not the ultimate thing, I'm not even going to say what the fight was, but there was a fight, and it kind of was building up. This might be the final boss fight, and it was pretty tough. But then there was a momentous thing happened. Didn't really seem like the end of the game, but kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird. But then the screen goes black, and it and then it says to be continued in 4, within the style of the game font. So you're in Borderlands 3, and it says this to be continued in 4. And I was going, okay, that's weird. That doesn't really feel like the end of a game. And the 4 stat that for a while, then it went 3, 2, 1, and then it continued, which was a fun joke, which I just ruined for anyone who hasn't played the several-year-old game. You know what? That's on you. Because you've basically been able to get that game for fucking free. So I'm not going to be held accountable for a spoiler for something that's been around that long. If you were at all interested, you should have fucking got it by now. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. So I'm very big on the no spoiler rule. Like, I wouldn't do spoilers on any of the things that are running currently, like the Lord of the Rings fanfic, or House of the Dragon, or She-Hulk, or Andor, or am I watching anything else? I mean, Resident Alien, I don't think the second season of that's been out that long. Almost finished that. Then we've got to decide what else to watch. But there are a few other... new season of Derry Girls. That is a funny comedy. If you like comedy, that's one I recommend. Derry Girls, the 3rd season's come out. And I haven't watched it yet, but I probably will by next week, because it's very funny. At least the first 2 seasons were very funny. It's set in Northern Ireland during the Troubles in the 90s. Very funny. These Catholic schoolgirls, just hilarious. Megaleech, I lose track of when the episodes come out, honestly. Look, I got caught by surprise on the weekend. There was a new Solar Opposites episode. I didn't think they were doing it anymore. It was a Halloween special, and it was stupid and funny. Just kind of why I like Solar Opposites. Is very, very, very silly show. Very silly, very funny, and it was just a super weird Halloween special. Now, so I won't watch it. I mean, there's just so much on. I have zero interest, because I never watched the original Quantum Leap. I have zero interest in the reboot of Quantum Leap. Not saying it's bad, because I don't know anything about it. I'm just not interested in it. There's too much other stuff to watch. I can't keep up with everything that's watched. Hell, there's a new Hellraiser film that's free on the streaming services now, or the ones that carry it. I probably won't watch that before the weekend, but I'm going to watch it. And I'm not even a fan. I actually think the original Hellraiser movies are really overrated. And I could get into big fights with horror nerds over that. But I think the original, like Hellraiser, even just the original Hellraiser and Hellraiser 2 usually gets a pass. I think they're really overrated. conceptually and design wise, I think they're incredible. Like the Cenobites are amazing. So I think conceptually it's amazing. I think design wise it's amazing. In terms of execution as a movie, pretty ordinary. So when people rave about it, I just think, no, not really. But I am probably going to, there's a modern version of it. I'm going to watch that because I actually know some horror nerds who like the new one that's just come out. So I don't know, I'll watch it and see what I think. I am looking forward to, let's see, The Peripheral, a new series based on William Gibson novel, The Peripheral. And I like those books. I think there's 2 books in that series, and he's doing one more. Gibson tends to do sort of 3 books that are linked, and he's done that multiple times. And The Peripheral is a pretty trippy story. I'm very interested to see how they adapt it for TV. Blurring the lines. Again, this actually sounds like a shitty premise, but it is essentially blurring the lines between virtual reality and reality. Is like it challenges the ideas of reality, but in a different way, in a way I've not seen anyone do before. And the books are done very intelligently, and it's a very interesting concept. Don't know how the TV adaptation will go. We will see. And as I said in the other stream, final episodes of The Walking Dead, which I will watch. In fact, I watched the first one, and I was quite into it. I don't really blame anyone who's cynical about The Walking Dead, but I did watch the first of the new swatch of episodes and was really into it. In fact, I was kind of surprised when it finished because I was so into it. It felt like a movie, and I thought it would resolve, but of course it didn't resolve because there's a string of episodes to come. So we'll see what happens there. What else is there? Oh, isn't it like a adaptation of a series of fantasy books? I think they're like teen books. I think it was like an atheist answer to C.S. Lewis's Narnia Chronicles, which are just Catholic propaganda. So his Dark Materials are atheist propaganda, more or less a response to the Narnia Chronicles. I think I saw a thing saying this 3rd season is going to be the final season. I don't know how many books there were in the series. I never read them. But I don't know. I found the first 2 seasons pretty interesting, so I watched the 3rd season. What else? There's so much on. Honestly, I watched some stuff and it's like, oh, that was not great. Mega Leech, I think, but don't hold me to it. I think his dark, because I keep forgetting. I think his Dark Materials is on Foxtel and Binge. I think that's what it's on. So yeah, there's some very interesting original concepts in his Dark Materials. It's one of those ones where there are bad guys, but like the good guys are not wholly good. The good guys are in fact quite questionable. The bad guys are pretty bad though. They're essentially the Catholic Church. They're the Vatican. The bad guys in his Dark Materials are basically the Vatican. Yeah. And plus, I'm sure there's other stuff as well. I mean, because I have Prime I got Prime for 2 reasons, for Star Trek, and they were also showing some Neil Gaiman series, Good Omens and American Gods. And I found a heap other stuff to watch on there. But I only discovered recently that they have Preacher, which from my memory previously was on Stan, which I don't have, and I'm not getting any more streaming services, for fuck's sake. So I think I'm half. There's 3 seasons of Preacher. Halfway through season 2. That's the interesting thing, and I'm not going to look it up because I don't want to know. I don't know if season 3 of Preacher finishes the story or it got cancelled, leaving the story unfinished. Oh my gosh. Lower Decks. The most recent Lower Decks I saw was the one with the robot. Is that the latest one you're referring to? I thought it was funny. But I mean, aren't all Lower Decks episodes full of callbacks? I feel like they throw in a bunch of stuff in there. Yes, Lower Decks is another thing I'm watching. Catch up with that on the weekends. And Rick and Morty, because there's new Rick and Morty. Although I always have trouble working out what day a new episode is out in Australia because it seems to be different. Different in Australia to America. Yes, that's it. The exocomp named Peanut Hamper. The start of it was so weird. I thought, what is going on here? It was a fun episode. I really enjoyed it. Yes. The exocomp named Peanut Hamper, clearly a sociopath. Oh no, Micro's having bad luck. Bad luck like coming on to say hello literally just minutes before I go to bed. I hope things go better. And you're not the only one, Micro, that I hope for better things. I know too many people for whom bad things have been happening. Oh no. Oh god damn it. Okay, so you got the spicy cough. Okay, now that's fucked. Sleeping in your... No. No, they should not do that. Because isolating within a house works. Because that's what I did. Young Mr. Angry, I've said this before, young Mr. Angry had it, gave it to me. Then we both isolated, and the other house members, young Ms. Angry and Mrs. Angry, didn't get it. They should not be making you sleep in a car. That is fucked. And it's dangerous. All right, Safa. Well, I hope you have a good and safe trip when you're driving on Thursday too. Yeah, I mean, I understand people. I really understand people not wanting to get COVID, but man, isolating within a house works. We did it, and it fucking works. It's that sleeping in the car thing. That is fucking bullshit, man. That they shouldn't be doing it. They shouldn't be doing it. It's actually you. Yeah, you might not be real sick now, but you shouldn't be fucking out in a car. What's it like autumn there now? And I know it can get cold where you are. It's fucked up, man. Well, goddamn, that's not good. And yeah, it also isn't particularly sensible. But I also kind of understand people not being sensible. But fuck, still, goddamn. Yeah, no, I fucking dude. I fucking wish I could say it to their face. It's a shitty thing to do. It should be supporting you because again, you can very much isolate. And that's the thing. And okay, not being able to work, yes, that makes sense and sucks if you're losing money from it, but it makes sense. But the family acting like that, that's fucked. That's fucked. There's no excuse for it. I mean, yeah, if they're going to do that, I doubt they'd listen to you. And you say, "No, my Australian mate, he had it and just isolated in his bedroom, and no one in the house got it." Fucking hell! Damn. All you wanted to do, yeah, you could have slept in the basement. Yes, it's very, very frustrating that people would be like that. You're gonna remember, and they'll get payback one day. Yeah. Anyway, so I hope it doesn't progress at all. I hope it stays just like, mild, cold, whatever. I mean, that's all that happened to me. And I'm old and unfit. You're young and healthy. But having said that, I'm going to bed. This morning I woke up and I kind of thought I had cold symptoms, but I couldn't be sure because my CPAP machine sometimes does that. But besides the dry throat, I was also really snotty. CPAP machine does that. But then I just thought I was going to go to work. An alarm went off early, so I'd go into the office. And I was like, oh. And I thought, I shouldn't, because I feel like just going into the office now with cold, or being on public transport with cold systems, what a fucker. Who'd do that? Ugh. And so I stayed home. I worked, and the symptoms all went away. And I went, okay, it was just the CPAP machine. But I was just doing right by other people. Also, didn't want to go into the office. But anyway. All right, Micro. So 2 nights then, or 2 mornings from your perspective, I guess. You should be able to find me again. But I'm going to go to Sleepy Bobos now. So I hope all you fine people take care. And I will see you another time.